The we pass off motor? The data passer? What age?
Anybody jump over the line for the finish line? Want to get DQ? Any questions, gentlemen? You the right brother? You sure stay out of the race to the right? Thank you. Oh! Just like the chat. Balan to the right? Full keep Balan.
A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to Thursday race.
Hold on, gentlemen. Listen up, yo. I could get a quick moment of silence. The Mote guys, his daughter passed away. No, Saturday night. 9 years old, she was asthmatic. So that's why I'm going to get a little silence for 10-20 seconds or something. Appreciate it, guys. Mote.
Folks, we want to send condolences to Preston Martinez, aka Mote, and the passing of his daughter, 9 years old. So, from the entire cycling group. Folks, they're off. How much total? How much total? Much total?
29.
What Bradley name? Bradley? What Bradley name? What first name?
Wilfred Bradley.
Wilfred? Okay.
Is that a brother?
A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the Thursday race on this beautiful Thursday morning. Folks, again, we want to send condolences to Preston Martinez, aka Mote. He's riding this morning. His young daughter, age 9, passed away. Condolences from the entire cycling community and a great loss. Folks, what a beautiful week it was. The weekend, Belize host the Caribbean Championship. First of all, I want to give thanks and praises to the Lord for another beautiful day. I want to thank my family. I always leave them at home to come out and bring race live into your living room. I want to thank my driver, Rick. He leaves his family also to come out here and bring you live action. But folks, what a weekend. We want to thank the Cycling Federation of Belize, Mr. Glenn Flowers, the president of the Cycling Federation, and everybody who were involved. I also want to say get well to my wife. She had a nasty fall just after the event Sunday. She fell from a chair, hit her head on the back. She went to the doctor, but she's doing good. She's recovering in a lot of pain. But life can change in a blink of an eye. She was having fun the entire day and the evening. Just the night I was in a little meeting, and Brandon Katus come and call me, and he said, "Boy, your wife had a fall and she's in pain." But I rush over to her, thank Mrs. Curious and Her daughters, they were there supporting her, and everybody that was there supporting her, but she's getting better. She's a warrior. She will recover, and she on her way to recovery. So, to my beautiful wife, she was out there to assist the Cycling Federation with the decoration of the stage. Yes, folks. So I must say we had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful event last weekend. The TT and the hey, Janelle Chanwana out on a ride. Janelle Chanwana Cowie. Yeah. Yes, we had a more beautiful Caribbean Road Cycling Championship. All the countries that visited, they fall in love with Belize. They love Belize. The members of the executive body that came in, the UCI and all the commissaires, it seems that Belize got the green light. Spoke to some of the coaches and some of the cyclists and personnel. They were very impressed with Belize. They fall in love with Belize, folks. As we speak, the race is on, folks. So, but I just like to say a few words before get this race started. We will do two laps on this beautiful sun, Thursday morning. Folks, this Sunday coming up, we'll be live inside Nassau to bring you live action of the fundraiser rise from Miss Yvette Matos. Miss Yvette Matos going through cancer treatment. She is the wife of Cito Matos. Folks, as we speak, Charles Leslie from Elephant Sons have broken clear of the crowd. There's Henry Moreira, followed by the Barber, D. Wade, Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus, Roque Matos, last week's winner, Mr. Tun, Gravel Young, Hiro Campos. Let me big up some of the countries that made their way to Belize. Of course, well, you have to big up Belize, and all our cyclists. Congratulations to the entire team. Congratulations to Derek Chavaria, double goal in the TT and road race in the U23. And congratulations to Oscar Curios, the daddy. He picked up the silver medal in the elite category. What a beautiful race. We want to big up Belize, we want to big up Anguilla, we want to big up Antigua and Barbuda, we want to big up the Bahamas, Bermuda, Cuba, Curacao, the Dominica, the Dominican Republic, who took home that champion. We want to big up Guadeloupe, Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago. We want to big up all you guys who made it to Belize. Our lovely show. We hear the hospitality was top of the line. Everybody felt welcome. The presentation was a blast. And they definitely will make it back. I got to meet one of the guys from Antigua and Barbuda. He does streaming for them over there, and he said, Andrew, I want to meet you personally. And last week as Will Turns, he came and shook my hand and he said, thank you very much for sharing cycling from Belize. He said, we both learned from each other. But again, thank you all you guys, the entire crew who came in from the Caribbean to partake in the Caribbean Cycling Championship. I want to thank a special person, the Honorable Anthony Mala, Minister of Sports and Youth. I think he holds other portfolio, but I can't remember right away. Yes, big up yourself. And I want to big up the crew that was in the studios with me, Mr. D. Wade, Dave Yawood, and Miss Simone Bell, and the crew behind the scenes. It was a beautiful event. I had a ton load of fun. Like, cycling is my life, and I had a whole ton of fun. I want to thank our fans who tune in. Folks, Charles says back in the group. It's Roque Matos. Roque Matos got the attention of Darren Anderson and Brandon Catus as we make our way through the Link Road on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's nice and cool here in the city. I want to say a pleasant good morning to my son there in Chicago. He tricked me. The man visit me, pop up the shop Friday, they pull a fast one on me. My wife and my son pull a fast one on me. It was a pleasure having you home. We really enjoy, even though we don't have a lot. We didn't spend a lot of time together. We fell in love. Thank you again, son. Back in Chicago, back in that cool. Man say really enjoy Belize. He never want left, but he will be back. Yes, folks, this is a Thursday race. A pleasant good morning to one and all. These guys are doing some 25 miles an hour. It's a Bob on the front, followed by Charles Leslie. Baba rides for Running Rebels. Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons. There's an attack by Gravel Young. Gravel Young on the attack. Gravel Young on the attack. Folks, we want to big up the I believe there's a team heading. I have to get confirmation, but I know Belize is being represented at the Central American and Caribbean Games in different disciplines. But I know cycling have a team supposed to head there and have all the names of all the riders that will be headed out. But most of them are members of the national team who participated this past Saturday and Sunday in the Caribbean Cycling Championship held in Belize. Folks, as we speak, a group of riders off the front. Brandon Catus, Charles Leslie, Gravel Young, Mark Stein, and Preston Martinez. Preston Martinez, he's shouting and telling him, guys, break, break, break. Even though Preston Martinez is going through a rough time, cycling is a way out. He get some kind of relief from cycling. As you know, just before we started, we mentioned again that Preston Martinez lost his 9-year-old daughter to asthma. He was asthmatic. Such a great loss, folks. The station prize coming up. And it's Brandon Catus and Charles Leslie heading for that prize. Let me see. Brandon Catus will steal that prize. Brandon Catus and Charles Leslie. Brandon Catus taking that prize from Charles Leslie as we make our way to complete quarter of the distance. We're heading towards mile 8. It's Brandon Catus. Here comes Henry Moreira making his way across to join Charles Leslie, and we can see the field at the back coming down like a hungry pack of sharks. Henry Moreira on the front driving the pace. Good morning, Victor Stevens. Good morning, Robert Mullins. Good morning, Bobby Sutherland. Good morning, Elio Hoop. Good morning. Yeah, there's the minister, Mr. Mala, Honorable Anthony Mala. Want to thank each and everyone who is on the live. It's a beautiful morning. It's nice and cool cool air. I almost feel like Christmas weather, as we say. Darwin Richardson, good morning. Darwin Richardson out there in Japan. Devon Jones, good morning. Devon. No, no, pronounce your first name, Mr. Joseph. Good morning, Sheridan Garbat. Thank you for those gifts. Thank you for the visit. Got some beautiful gifts from Sheridan Garbat. Tune in tonight as the wheel turns. Somebody can win a beautiful cap. Scattered like Skittles. William Osha, good morning. Andre Ferreira, good morning. That would just in that race there put off till probably next year. The interest of this year is super busy for me, so I'll try to put together that race sometime next year, so make it more exciting during the heat of the cycling season. So I'll find a date and try to set up that race next year. Folks, as we head towards mile 8, how's the audio? First of all, I didn't even ask about the audio. How is the audio? I hope the audio is good. Yes, as we head towards mile 8, three dangerous cat who have come across. Hyra Campos have made it across. It's Henry Moreira, Brandon Catus, and Hyra Campos. 3 dangerous cats from the Weekend Warriors have made it across. Doing mass there in Chicago. Edmund Kamal. Andrew Gladden, good morning. Mark Bennett, good morning. Alain Alexis, good morning. Yes, thank you, Alain Alexis. Yes, Sheridan. What I name my young lady again was Dwight Lopez tell me always watch Delverin or something of the sort. Want to tell her good morning. Nigel Stewart and the entire Stewart family, Stewart and the family out of Boston. Good morning. So 3 riders up front. Here comes D Wade, the Barber. We can see Valan Sims, Revel Young as they make their way around the roundabout. Here comes the rest of the Peloton, being led by Colin Mejia, last week winner Anthony Tun, Smokes Gladden, Charles Leslie, Barney Brown, Darren Anderson, and the entire crew. I want to pick up my driver again, Rick Castillo. Antonio Alford, good morning. Maya Coleman, good morning. Okay, Keith Woodron, say, they're very good. I know Carl's Wedina, so a heavy win. There's Fitzgerald Palace Joseph and the Necrotam Tillit, the chairman. Folks, these guys are rolling this morning. Darren Anderson, Sean Garden, Roque Matos closing the gap. 3 riders still out front. The 3 riders out front are Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira. Who is missing? I don't know if that D-Wade have made it across. It seems that D-Wade have made it across. So 4 riders, it's not 3, it's 4 riders up front. Brandon Catus, Hyro Campos, Henry Moreira, and D-Wade. I believe those are the riders up front. In hot pursuit, we have the group of riders here headed by Mr. Tone. Here comes Sean Garden, Roque Matos, rallying the troops. A long line. Kevin Logan, good morning. Miss Ethel Jenkins, good morning. Carlton Flowers from Switzerland. I get Ricola all the way from Switzerland. Thank you, Carlton. As we make our way, it's 2 laps. And these guys better get serious because those 4 riders up front are 4 good riders. We can see on the front, it's Hyro Campos driving the pace, taking over the pace. As we make our way in front of the race, I want to say good morning again to my beautiful wife. As she recovered from that nasty fall she had, it was scary, you know, when they tell me my wife dropped and she hit her head and back. You know, she fell off the chair, free fall to the ground. Like I said, your life could change in a blink of an eye. Yes, up front we have Hyro Campos, D Wade, Brandon Catus, and Henry Moreira. Here comes Bundle of Joy, the rider. Here comes Henry Moreira. Henry Moreira have made it across along with Alex Pratt, aka Red Bull, ride for Elephant Sons. So now it's 6 riders up front, 6 dangerous riders, 2 riders from Bundle of Joy, a BZ rider, a Elephant Son rider, a rider from Whatever Boys, and a rider from Running Rebels in the like of Brandon Catus. Here comes Smokes Gladden, George Abraham Jr., and Preston Martinez. 3 other riders, so it's 9 riders as we head into to complete the first lap. 9 riders. Morning, Darwin Elio. Good morning, Miss Flo Campos. Justin Smith, good morning. Christopher Andrews, good morning. Miss Kirsten Siberanis, good morning. I hope you enjoyed last week's race. Judge Abraham is out. Judge Abraham, there's the vehicle. Judge Abraham out. He said he prayed last night and he feel much better. Judge Abraham Senior is out. Thank you, Miss Kirsten. Stephen Michael Jurgensen, good morning. Keith Mala, good morning. Tishibu, remember your two prize there, shopping. You have a beautiful cup and you have a towel set where everybody wants. So please remember to pick up your prizes. Yeah, thanks to everyone here. And we can see the group is closing the gap. So the group is not letting these guys get away. Still up front, three riders. Haro Campos riding his Belize TT kit. I think he won that for the Masters. Brandon Catus and Preston Martinez. Here comes D Wade. The entire peloton is in hot pursuit. We can see Henry Maria making his way over also. Here comes Smokes Gladden. Folks and guys, I can see when they do some 25 miles an hour, and that's beautiful Thursday morning. Miss Sue Fergie, good morning, Miss Sue Fergie. Folks, remember to join us tonight as the wheel turns. We will definitely recap the beautiful weekend we had. Road Cycling Championship, but definitely want to say good morning to the president of the Cycling Federation, Mr. Glenn Flowers. Sir, you can beat your chest. You did well. Belize got A plus, A plus. You know, some of the riders I spoke to, and I get a chance to speak to a professional rider, that's Tenille Campbell, who won both TT and the road race gold medal, and she said this is one of the best events she have ever come for the Caribbean. So big up Belize, big up all the people involved. Let me tell you folks, there's a lot go behind the scenes. I mean, you know, we can't please everybody, but I want to say big up Belize. You know, we had some leaf flowers, they have leaf flowers, but everything will have leaf flowers. But at the end of the day, it was a beautiful, beautiful event. We host that Caribbean Road Cycling Championship, and like I said, all the athletes, the coaches, you know, we met a lot of them at the there's Wood, my one of my partner in crime there, Avia Wood, in the studio. Yes, we spoke to so much. We met them at the presentation, we knew at the race, and they said they love Belize. They actually bring back their family, and that create dollars for the country. Sports tourism, a lot of restaurants, taxi drivers, the hotels, they benefit because you know these people will spend their money. Someone said they bring a family. The young lady in for Bahamas say you want to come back. The guys in for Bermuda want to come back. I mean all the countries there, and they welcome Belize to come to their shores too. So big up our Caribbean brothers and sisters. We are one. We are the Caribbean. You see, Europe always big up themselves. Well, we want big up our Caribbean brothers and sisters who made their way to the shores of Belize. So I want to say good morning. Yes, Kevin Logan, Nigel Stewart, Miss Ethel Jenkins, Lincoln Phillips, Kirsten Siberanes, Miss Rita Thompson, Miss Adla and Dolfo Cabral, the LA crew, the Miami crew, the Houston crew, the Chicago crew, the New York crew, the Stewart and Roberto family there in Boston, the Caribbean cycling family, Mr. Towa, big up yourself, Glenn Young, out of Queens, New York, Ruben Rock, Oswald Bowman, the Cayman Islands, Lexus Ray, the Cycling Federation crew, my son Diane Erdonis out there in Chicago, and the entire crew, Darwood Rison, Joel Boland, the President Glenn Flowers, Sharon Garbat, Bolbo, Clarence Tescum, Carlton Flowers out from Switzerland, Kendrick Flowers, good morning. by Mike Manado this morning. Yes, look how beautiful the sun rise out of the east. The entire race is back together. The entire race is back together as we speak. One rider trying to attack off the front. That's Gravel Young. He rides for Team Guns. Good morning, Mr. Guns. In hot pursuit, we have Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus, Barney Brown, Mark Steen, Kid Graniel. I have a special gentleman out of Houston, Mr. I think that when I send in here, Wilfred. Wait a minute, name, man. Hey, brother. The gentleman out of Houston, out here to do his thing. Mark Steen ride for BZ Boys. Smokes Glen ride for SPD. Brandon Catus ride for Running Rebels. Folks, don't have any chat with riders after the race is completed. I want to talk about the Caribbean Championship. I hope a few riders can say a few words. Remember, join us tonight at 7:30 as the wheel turns as we recap races held over the past week and upcoming event. We definitely have to touch on the Caribbean Cycling Championship, how awesome it was. Definitely want to big up Team Belize, both women and male. As we head towards the bridge, Banan Catus on the front. Here comes Charles Leslie. Junior rides for Elf and Sons. The Baba moving up. We are approaching the bridge. It's Banan Catus and the entire Peloton. We have made it back, so I tell everybody, look at it in a shape. Everybody feel good after the road championship. They feel like they're all top-notch cyclists. They are all big respect to all the cyclists, D Wade and the attack. Folks, remember this weekend, head up to San Ignacio and participate in the fundraiser race for Miss Yvette Matos, the wife of Sito Matos, who is presently taking treatment for cancer. Folks, as we make our way towards the roundabout, it's D Wade on the front, followed by Gravel Young. D Wade rides for BZ Boys, Gravel Young rides for Team Guns. A small gap. You can see Brother Johnson, Hubert Johnson, trying to come across. Good morning, Mr. Philip Witt. Mr. Thomas, good morning. Rich Max. So make our way around the roundabout. One lap completed, so half of the distance completed. Rick, where am I again? Where am I? Just be. Am I again? The pass me for UDP. Where him again? Bradley, yes. So the gentleman name is Mr. Bradley. Mr. Bradley is taking part in this event. So we are on the second and final lap. And this beautiful Thursday morning, the live has been brought to you by Rick Castillo and Andrew Adonis. We are bringing it live into your living room. I want to shout out my good friend Earl Gentle. Lucio Rodriguez, good morning. Edwin Garnett, good morning. Folks, a few men off the front. There's the chief in this event. The chief A small gap as we cross over the bridge will give you the names of the riders in the break. We are on the second lap. Miss Carolyn Dawson, good morning, good morning. Miss Carolyn Dawson, good morning. It's Roque Matos of Team M&M's. We have Anthony Tun, last week winner, riding for Running Rebels. D Wade riding for BZ Boys. We have Gravel Young rides for Team Guns. Hubert Johnson unattached, and Preston Martinez Team M&M. So it's two M&M's rider, and again folks, condolences to Preston Martinez. Like I said, cycling is a bit of a therapy. I mean, he's out here. You know, most people would still be sobbing at home, but he's out here. He knows, his baby girl have gained her wings. She's flying high, and he is giving his all for his baby girl. So, that gave me goosebumps just talking about it. To see Preston Martinez out here, still rallying, going through that suffering. But like I said, cycling is a part of therapy, and he's out here. He's on the pace. Big up Preston Martinez, aka Mote, as he makes his way on the front of this group. Preston Martinez being followed by his team captain Roque Matos. Oh yeah. We have Anthony Tun and D Wade, four riders, a small gap to Gravel Young and Brother J, and there comes the entire field at the back trying to make their way back, folks. A beautiful morning here in the country of Belize, folks. Four riders up front, a small gap. It was six. Two riders have been detached. That's Hubert Johnson and Gravel Young have been detached, but it's four riders driving the pace. On the front, we have Anthony Tun, being followed by D Wade, being followed by Preston Martinez and Roque Matos. Definitely I want to have a word with Roque Matos. Roque Matos, as you all know, big businessman, and find the time out to come and exercise and ride at this blistering pace. Big up to all the cyclists. Big up again to my driver who keep me safe, Rick Castillo. Folks, the pace is up to some 28 miles an hour. It's four riders up front, and we can see the entire peloton just behind. It's somewhere. Yes, George. Just a few seconds, man. Oh, I have bulb. I get batteries. I get batteries like this. I have my stopwatch. Stopwatch. But they are using a big event. Roque Matos shaking his head, telling the guys, sit on his wheel, The way taking over the pace. So up front, D Wade on the pace, followed by Preston Martinez, Roque Matos, Anthony Tun. The gap is opening. The gap is prying open, and the four riders are rocking like a well-oiled chain as we make our way towards mile 8. So we have completed over half the distance already. We are on the final leg, the final lap. Man, it's so beautiful here in the country of Belize. The sun is rising and nice cool weather. What a beautiful day it is. It's a pleasure. This is Mother Nature, best kept secret, as they said. I love living in this country. Yeah, so Roque the B, D Wade the B, Preston the A. So we have two A riders and two B riders. So D Wade is looking back as the gap is somewhere around about 10 or 12 seconds max, and the four riders still on the front. Roque Matos still driving the pace, not holding back anything. Roque Matos, followed by Anthony Tun, followed by D Wade, followed by Preston Martinez. Two riders from M&M's, they are not melting. Tun taking over the pace. He's rallying the troops. So the gaps remain almost the same as the four riders make their way towards mile 8. Good morning, Mr. Ian Hall. Good morning, Mr. Ian Hall out of Corozal. Reeds Max. I don't know who the Reed Max. Melanie Steen. Good morning. Good Melanie Steen. Good morning. Folks, this is a Thursday morning race. The Thursday morning race here on the John Smith Road. One of the same road that was used in the Caribbean Cycling Championship. Once again, bigging up all the countries who made their way to Belize from the Caribbean to partake in that beautiful event. We'll definitely touch on that tonight and as the wheel turns. Good morning, Miss Doris Montiel out of San Ignacio. I'll see you this weekend. I'm headed to San Ignacio this weekend. Armando Morales, good morning. Chris Andrews, how are you doing this morning? Guys, you soon guys want to be careful, say kind words, but don't use any kind of nasty words or say I want chop after chop. So be nice on these lives, guys. So I want to start to monitor it and have my friends and monitor it. So pass positive comments, but this is fun. It's a race. It's for fun. So no nasty comments. No nasty comments. I repeat, no nasty comments. So see how the CFB chop entire thing weekend and I'm upset. Don't do it because I might do the same if you don't continue. So don't be rude. Pay attention to some of the names that are passing nasty comments. Write down their name and I have the people in chopped. So I can make no comments. So this is fun. It's none of you guys that make money. This is just fun. Nobody that pro, nobody making money. Everybody spend big money. Can ride. So if you don't like it, come out for the live and don't watch the race. But don't be rude to anyone. Not a single one will be rude to all these guys. Work hard, train hard. There's a station prize coming up. So D got that prize. Rocky was on the PS. Morning, Mr. Rudy Anderson. Jerome Wade, good morning. Delverine Reyes, good morning. I believe that's the same young lady. Guys, please, man, I ask no for God's sake, man, no, be rude, man. I mean, enjoy the race. I know a lot of the Caribbean countries were very upset. They expressed, someone expressed their dissatisfaction that they cut the live and they couldn't big up the countrymen. I mean, they wanted to, but because of the comments, the Cycling Federation cut the comments last Sunday, and a lot of people are very upset about that. You should have comments, but we want positive comments, man. Positive comments. Make we learn to live. Social media, got some, you have it good and you have it bad. People have used social media now to fight and quarrel. We're supposed to share love. Life is short. Life is short. I mean, life goes by so quick. Watch Mote. The baby only 9 years old, and she have left this earth already. Not get a chance even to live. And so we ask, I don't know one. I think looking at the mirror, always looking at the mirror and saying nothing, Andrew. If you have nothing smart for say nothing, be nice or anything. I don't know why people are so vicious. They use social media for vent certain things. Don't do that, man. Learn to live in peace and harmony. That's what the Lord teaches us. But then I said, okay, how good or good they crucify you? I said Jesus Christ, they crucify you upon the cross. So that's life, no. But with us, for please again, Ricky, man, and Ricky, wait. Yes. Yes, it's just sad, man. It's just sad that, I come out here, we risk with life, take with time. Nobody give me this morning. Me and Rick take with one money, I put in with gas, put in with data, and come out. My warm bed, you know what? My wife to try recover right now, and she's in a warm bed, and I have to left her side to come bring race. And the guys ask me, please come on, for the love of cycling, I still come. I come stay home and look out with my wife. She definitely they recover from a nasty fall. The second cycling, she was assisting the cycling federation when she had a nasty fall. It could have been worse. She hit her head. So I'm just telling the folks, learn to be good, man. Folks, as we are head towards mile 8, we almost complete. 3/4 of the distance is D Wade on the front, followed by Roque Matos, Anthony Toon, and Preston Martinez, folks. The Thursday morning race here on the John Smith Road. Who will it be? Will be caught? Let me see. The gap have balloon. The gap have balloon. As the four riders make their way to the roundabout, we can see the One Love food truck. Good morning, Mr. Santiago. And the entire road, see Dave just passed by. Yes, Miss Ethel. Thank you again, Miss Ethel. Good morning, Mr. Antonio Catus. Martin Esquiliano. As the four riders make their way around, they're heading back. The four riders, D Wade, Roque Matos, Preston Martinez, and Anthony Toon. Here comes the main peloton. Here comes the main peloton. Henry Neal, good morning, Mr. Henry Neal. Beverly Price, good morning, Miss Beverly Price. Thank you for the prayers. Tina Banks, good morning. Sarita Williams, good morning. Here comes the main peloton being led by past President Erson Butler. I will definitely tell her that you guys send prayers to her. Folks, again, we want to big up our team heading towards the, well, I believe that they are going out to the Central American and Caribbean Games in Guatemala. So we had the Caribbean Championship this past Sunday in Belize, and then upcoming, I believe it's next weekend, it's the Central American and Caribbean Games that have the bigger countries there. We have countries like Guatemala, Honduras, Salvador, Mexico, Panama. Panama is having a big team heading there. Folks, we are with the peloton. We are with the peloton. It's Valance Sims and the PS. Valance Sims and the PS. Valance Sims being followed by Valance Sims ride for SPD, followed by Darren Anderson ride for One Love Joy. Here comes Brandon Catus, running Rebels. We have Sean Gunn, Team Santinos, Brother Jay, the Chief right in the mix. We have Kid Granell, we have Erson Butler, we have Rydell Renault, we have Sidney Belazier, aka the Barber and that beautiful machine. We have Greville Young, we have Barney Brown, we have Mark Steen, we have Haro Campos, we have Thomas Tillett, we have Smokes Gladden, we have Charles Leslie, we have Red Bull, Henry Moreira and the entire group. Now it's on the front, driving the pace. They can see the four riders up front. The gap remains somewhere around about 12 to 15 seconds. Let us see if these guys will make it back. We're heading into a heavy headwind. Stans de Moore, Derek Francis Leng, morning. I'm not sure, Delverine. I'm not sure where the race, but I know it's very hilly. According to the guys, they're very hilly. We'll find out. Probably share that tonight and as it returns. Good morning, Robin. One Love Joy. Yes, Robin. She's recovering. She's a strong woman. Still feel a little bit of pain, but she's recovering. It was very scary though to see her Sunday. Again, I want to big up Mrs. Kuros and the Kuros sisters, Oscar, a mom and her sister, they were right at her side when I came outside. They were having ice pack on her head. She was in pain, she was crying, and I want to big up Ozzy, what we call Ozzy the clown. He was right there. He gave her um, a Tylenol or something to ease the pain. So, cycling family, we are a family. Cycling is a cycling fraternity, cyclist family members, everybody come together as one and share love. So thank you all you guys who showed my wife the love Sunday evening when she had that nasty fall. So thanks again. We'll definitely update you as she continues to make progress in her recovery. Henry Moreira decided, yeah, pull back the brake. Henry Moreira single-handedly realized there's no bundle of joy there, and it's Henry Moreira and the pace doing so. I'm not gonna say, you see there? It says 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. It's Henry Moreira. It's all Henry Moreira as he closes the gap with every pedal stroke. Henry Moreira and the pace. Been followed by Charles Leslie. Henry Moreira for Bundle of Joy. Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons. We have Judge Abraham Jr. We have Mark Steen. A small gap. This is a gap of. This is about. There's Dave Yarwood, my partner in crime. Yeah, this is a group of about 6 riders. 6 riders. Charles Leslie now on the pace, followed by Henry Moreira. They can see the riders right up front. They are closing the gap with every pedal stroke. They can see the riders right up front. It's Charles Leslie, Henry Moreira, Brandon Catus, Harold Campos, George Abraham Jr., Mark Steen. Those are the riders coming across. Warren Cowie coming across along with Smokesland. Warren Cowie, the master rider, coming across like a freight train. Warren Cowie have joined along with Smokesland. Folks, the race is not over. They can see them. The gap is down to about just around about 8 seconds or so. They can see the riders right up in the front. If they don't get serious, these 4 guys can ride all the way to the finishing. Nobody want to cooperate. It's Charles Leslie Jr. riding for Elephant Sons, giving his all, being marked by Brandon Catus. Here goes Harold Campos. Here comes Smokes Gladden. Henry Moreira, folks. It's not easy riding some close to 28 miles an hour in a headwind. As they can see, the riders up front, a gap to the main field of riders. As we make our way, there is the 4 riders, just about 8 seconds now. They are closing the gap, looking around. We make our way back to the front of the race shortly, folks. See if these guys will make it way back. Brandon Catus even a go at it. So folks, the 4 riders up front. We have D. Wade. We have Preston Martinez. The guys come to Lolo. We have Roque Matos. There's an attack by Brandon Catus. We are fast approaching the finish, folks. We are fast approaching the finish. The riders scattered all over the tarmac. We're just behind the second group. We move up to the front of the race in a short while. And these guys are playing cat and mouse. It's too late to play cat and mouse. Nelson Tillett, good morning. Leon Jones, good morning. Dwight Lopez, good morning. Dwight Lopez, meet the young lady. She come and shake my hand at the Sunday. Where they come and shake my hand. I said, me. I think he may bring food for me out of one of the event. Miss Althea Welch out of New York, good morning. Rock Nation, good morning, Rock Nation. By Rock Nation, Your boy surprised me, why my son surprised me, D. You know, D really surprised me last week Friday. But it was nice having him at home. He said, yeah, I'll definitely be back. So these guys are playing. I don't think they'll make it back the way how they're playing. Let me see. Henry Moreira and more riders coming across. As we approach, as soon as we get closer to the bridge, we move up to the front of the race. Victor says it's kind of like Wangla Seed. Belizean girl, good morning. Trenton Welch, good morning. Folks, I want to big up all you fans who tune in, who continue to share the love of sport of cycling. Now we have Henry Moreira, getting serious. Henry Moreira in the front. That one thing with Henry Moreira, he not care. Henry Moreira does some, every time Henry Moreira go up on it, 30 miles an hour, Henry Moreira got never stretch right out like stretch me guts. Henry Moreira, thanks Miss Welch. Henry Moreira and the PSS. Every pedal stroke, he's closing the gap to the riders up front. Henry Moreira, bundle of joy. Henry Moreira, cranking over. The pace is up to some 31 miles an hour as Henry Moreira giving his all. Henry Moreira followed by Brandon Catus, followed by Charles Leslie, Smokes Gladden, Warren Cowie, Mark Steen, Jairo Campos. The guys in behind are part of the race. Oh, Marlon Castillo is out. Marlon Castillo back in the race, but Marlon Castillo sitting on the back. Marlon Castillo. And it's still Henry Moreira. The gap closes. Henry Moreira have closed the gap tremendously. It's only about 6 or so seconds, just about 6 seconds. You know, these guys have to get serious. 6 seconds or so. And here goes Charles Leslie Jr. Charles Leslie Jr. decided to take it up, folks. This might very come down to a sprint. Charles Leslie Jr. Henry Moreira gave his all, see? And now he freewheels. Henry gave his all. We have Charles Leslie. We have Brandon Catus. We have Smokes Gladden. Jairo Campos. There's Marlon taking his ride. Marlon Castillo. And the highway taking his ride. We have Goran and Adi Lozano and Tariq Flowers. They're not part of the race, and just behind. So there are 4 riders at the back and not a part of the race. The last rider, the BZ Boy jersey, which is Mark Steen. Folks, we are crossing over the bridge. The gap is closing. It's Charles Leslie Jr. from Elephant Sons and the PS, the freewheel. And here comes Henry Moreira again. Here comes Henry Moreira. And he's telling somebody, I don't know if Brandon Catus itself get on the wheel. Here comes Henry Moreira again. Henry Moreira and the PS. Henry Moreira and the PS as the gap been closed to the 4 lead riders. So let us see if the guys want to close the gap. We move up to the front of the race. It's Henry Moreira tongue out as we move up to the 4 riders leading the race. Give you the names of them again. We have the 4 riders or the 3 riders. Yes, it's 4 riders. Anthony Tun is there again. As we make our way around the roundabout. Preston Martinez, D. Wade, Roque Matos, and Anthony Tun. 2 riders from Team M&M's. They have not melted this morning. We have a rider from BZ Boys and we have a rider from Running Rebels in the likes of the defending champ. Might be a bit too late, folks. We head up to the front of the race. We have 4 riders have escaped. Roque Matos, D. Wade, Preston Martinez, and we have Anthony Tun. These are the 4 riders heading towards the race. Remember, the official telling they want to go across the yellow line. It's automatically DQ, so they have to stay on the right hand side of the road. It's Roque Matos and the pace. There's last week winner Roque Matos and the pace, followed by Preston Martinez, followed by D. Wade. As we approach the finishing line, folks, we are fast approaching the finishing line. A small gap to Anthony Tun. We can see the riders trying to come across. Roque Matos is all Roque Matos on the front. Roque Matos driving the pace, some 30 miles an hour. Roque Matos, we are fast approaching the finishing line. Roque Matos, Preston Martinez, and D. Wade. 4 riders as they head towards the finish line. It's only 3 riders now. 3 riders. Roque Matos pulls off the pace. He's sitting on the wheel of D Wade. We are fast approaching the finish. Preston Martinez on the pace. A showdown between D Wade and a showdown between D Wade and Roque Matos. The sprint is about to start. So Preston Martinez, Preston Martinez, the guys will give it to Preston Martinez. Preston Martinez claims the victory. Preston Martinez claims the victory. Here comes D Wade. Here comes Roque Matos. And just latching on, we had Jairo Campos. Folks, as riders make their way to the finishing line, all scatter like skittles. Here comes Henry Moreira Bundle of Joy. And we can see the rest of the peloton making their way right here on the airport road. So folks, so I get some interviews. We'll ask some riders about the Caribbean Cycling Championship held over this weekend. Riders still making their way to the finishing line. There's another group coming. You can see one rider, George Abraham Jr. We can see a group with Barney Brown, Red Bull, Fitzgerald Palace, Joseph, Valance Sims, the Barber. Here comes the rest of the field. We can see Kid Granell. We can see the chairman. We can see Chief, Hubert Johnson, and the entire crew making their way to the finishing line. Thomas Tillett, Erson Butler. So I'll get some interviews in a short while. And I want to chat about a bit about the Caribbean Cycling Championship.
Why not give you a done see where they walking? Before the race finish, I tell them about where they go on and give Preston the race. Condolences, but a lot of people don't understand where they go on. Okay, the sense, but condolences to my brother, kind of one of my brother, daughter. I mean, I'm a brother from way back, but from the race to ride, I don't see where they look for take place already. So I decided that I even push one effort into the chase and try pray that the man reach to the line. By the grace of God, God grant him the strength to reach. So condolences to my brother again. Big up everybody will come out and support the race. And we hope the race continue push on through. Thanks be to God.
Yeah, thanks, Smokes Laden. Roque, one thing I must say about you, I said over and over again, you're a businessman, you're a sportsman, you know the sport of cycling, you pay attention, you're always aggressive. This morning you rode your heart out for your teammate, Preston Martinez, who lost his daughter. Roque, maybe I touch quick on the Caribbean Cycling Championship that was held in Belize over this weekend, and then somebody was asking what the course like for the Central American Games, Caribbean Games in Guatemala. But Roque, good morning. All the question you probably could answer to the fans.
First of all, I want to thank God for a blessed day. Every day we have health and so. In fact, I had an incident when I stressed me out. Pressure me got high a couple of days, but this morning I'm back to normal. Also want to say a quick one. Deep condolences to Preston Martinez, my teammate, for losing a daughter. That always hard, especially on a young life that you don't have a long future ahead of her. So, but in regards to the Caribbean Championship, I thought it was an excellent race. I mean, it was like I wasn't in Belize City, so although I helped from afar with all the barriers and stuff, but I was watching it on the live, and it may feel like for we very own world championship. I think the federation did an excellent job for the first time. These things, the more I do it, the better I get at it. And the Belize team ride is really, really good. Some people hard on the guys. You can't win them all, but a silver medal is very, very respectable. I know we get goal last time, but they showed themselves. The course was extremely flat, which was in favor of Belize. Now they're going to Guatemala, a completely different course, mountainous and high altitude. So I hope the team could climatize quickly. And I wish them the best of luck. But that's a completely different course. So I don't know if the guys were doing a lot of hills work, but they would have a need for do a lot of hills work for prepare well for that. It's kind of hard for they prepare for a flat race and a hills race at the same time, right? So yeah, but I wish them the best of luck.
Thank you, Roque, for always being a great sports person. So now I move to D Wade. D Wade, what an exciting week! Past week we had. You came out this morning. Um, you got away along with Roque and Preston Martinez. Preston Martinez, as we know, lost his data. I see you guys, rally him on and gave him the victory this morning. D Wade, you could touch upon the race this morning slide, and then you go. Well, of course, tonight we are chat about the Caribbean Championship, but few words.
Sure. Morning, Donis. Thank you. Thank you, Henrik, for coming out here and bringing the action live to the viewers. Good morning to everyone watching. Hopefully, you guys are having a great morning. Hopefully, you get some little bit of excitement and entertainment this morning. Yeah, great race. As you quite know, I ride to kind of stay in the front of the race, right? So some of the stronger guys were moving early. I just kept around them. Smokes, Heno, Charlie, they were moving. But then again, they were watching each other. So when a low break developed, I jumped across to it. And once we got there, we were working. And then when I turned around, Mote and Roque was there, which was good, right, teammates? So we pushed, opened up a gap, Andrew. And then once the gap was open, I told Roque, I said, let's give it to Mote. Let's give the win to Mote because, rough times, right? You got to at least have a little bit of good feeling and smiles for the day. I couldn't imagine losing a child. It has to be one of the hardest thing ever. You hope that your children would bury you, but unfortunately, his daughter succumbed to whatever illness she had. We want to send out a big condolences to Preston Martinez, the mother, and all the family members. Right, thoughts and prayers are with them. Again, it's going to be a tough time, but unfortunately, death is a part of life. It's never the right time. But our prayers definitely with them. Andrew, I want to point out something today, right? It shows that how much a small community cycling is here in Belize. And when adversity is faced, we are all willing to work for one common cause, right? I just hope that, pray that, everyone sees this today and maybe we work to one cause when there's not adversities as well in order to push this thing along, right? I think it was a great showing this weekend by all Belizeans. I'm very proud of our people, Andrew. Very, very proud, I must say. Everyone cooperated. Everything was positive. You and I, we got tons of calls and texts and DMs. What a great job everyone did. A big, big shout out to Glenn Flowers, Leticia Westby. Yes. Also, Eduardo Villanueva, Mr. Michael Arthurs. Everyone that's involved in this Cycling Federation of Belize. Again, the president, Glenn Flores, is doing a phenomenal job. Cycling has risen to a new level in Belize, never seen before, right? We're hosting international games, never seen before. We're also riding a lot of international events, both here in Belize and abroad. Big shout out to the Minister of Sports, Youth, Tourism, Diaspora Relations, my friend, Honorable Anthony Mahler. Did a fantastic job this whole weekend. He was present for all the festivities. We love to see that, being the face of sports. Also, his junior minister, Mr. Daly, Honorable Daly. Also, the Mayor, Bernard Wagner, did a fantastic job from the presentation all the way through to Sunday, the medal presentation. Mr. Alan Sharp as well from the Olympic Committee. I mean, the names can go on and on and on. But like I said, I just wanted to thank everyone. I want to thank you, Andrew. I want to thank the whole broadcasting team, Dave Earwood, Simone Bell, Austin Castro, Roger Marston, for putting this all together, right? I got a lot of people to thank, but I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to cut it short because the guys need to get home. But we will be on the show live and direct where we'll be thanking more people because this is just, I'm just filled with gratitude just to see how much a great event we put on this weekend. Good morning. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, D. So we move up the prize giving. I get a short thing with Preston Martinez too. Yes.
Morning, guys. First of all, I want to big up the father for a beautiful day, beautiful event. thanks to Mr. Ordones and thanks to the Weekend Warrior Club for the host this every Thursdays. The race me good. I never made it work much right because usually every race I come, I dey work. So I decided I want to sit down and wait to see if an opportunity come for make a try win and it play out to my favor and I drop an attack from way out so after the roundabout. And then when they come closer to them, top three where we come front of me, I notice like I automatically click that then they give more to the race and due to his situation and my condolences to him, then I breaks down. I say I will not contest it. So I did that out of respect. I feel like if I may take it, cycling me, I hate me today. So just want to congratulate the man for his win and my condolences to him and his family, man. Respect how I big up the whatever boys crowd. Um, Condolences to the family as well. Mr. Dean Williams, we have you in our heart and respect to everyone, man. Take care, guys.
Thank you. So I'm here with the, oh, they must give prize directly. Preston, quickly, congratulations and condolences. I mean, from the entire cycling community as it returns. My family, it's not nice losing a loved one. You lost your daughter. But I know she's thrown her above. She might be smiling down on you. You won this morning. You gave your heart. Preston, talk to the fans, and I said condolences again.
Thanks very much to the public because we posted a, a post on the Facebook by my daughter and we received enough condolences. So we want to say thanks to all the people I know the Martinez family, myself. Thanks to all the cycling fans. Yes, it hurts to lose a loved one. Most of us on earth have experienced it. It- So um, a lot of people know what I'm probably going through right now, and yeah, probably the good Lord wanted it this way. So yeah, um, thanks to everybody that came out and um, ride the race this morning. All my cycling brothers, we had a moment of silence on behalf of my daughter. I want to say thanks, yeah, to everybody, all cycling fans. Thanks very much. They are doing this um, line. Yeah, Erdogan's family. So respect to everybody. Ja overall, like James Allen would say, Amen.
Thank you. What a brave soul! What a brave soul! Preston Martinez still have the courage to give an interview in such a sad time. Morning, Marlene. Marlene, Stephen Cabral. Morning, Alex Padgett. Earl Gentle. Good morning. So the prize has been given out, folks. Folks, like again, I want to say, cycling is a small family here in Belize, and we must show love for each other. So prize given, someone is in the area. Wade, Roque Matos, and Red Bull. Overall prizes. Antoniton. Antoniton. So in the A category, we have Tun, Haro Campos, and Preston Martinez.
That's it. Para start with Ramiro.
Chloe Spence, morning. Andrew Gladden, good morning.
I see him on the combo. I see him
That the three that the three A riders for second and third. Jerome Murray, good morning. Again from the entire cycling community, we want to send condolence to Mr. Preston Martinez and his great loss.
They get a top 10, Glenn.
get the top 10, please.
Oh, you don't take the picture at the sea?
Yeah,
Over
don't take the picture of the
okay,
already.
I get that.
Now, she's third, kids second, and Warren first.
Okay,
And I want to sprint for second, third.
okay, all right. Guys, I want to only take on the Caribbean Cycling Championship held over the weekend. Paul, I want to start off with you. Just quickly, I say about the Caribbean Championship. What it look like? I know I get good reviews, but maybe you could talk a little bit.
Yeah, the Caribbean Championship was a great race from start to finish. The guys, Team Belize, were impressive. We fell short at the line, but nevertheless, it was a great race, and we saw that firsthand through the coverage that you all did. I'm not going to take back on it. Oscar rode a hell of a race. Oscar, after riding like a domestic early, a lot of people didn't expect him to be in the front. And then so when he got in the front, well, I said that I was a bit skeptical because I said the amount of work that he did early and he got dropped wrong 9 miles, 12 miles, got back right before the crash. I knew that he was suffering a bit, so I wasn't counting him to win the race, but he got second place, and so that's the best we could have asked from him based on the work he did early and stuff. So Belize came out flying colors. Actually, UCI has given them the CFB a report card of an A plus, and so they didn't offer Belize to host the Junior Caribbean Championship next year, which is another great feat for us. So we have two championships for next year. That's providing that if we have necessary finance, like the president said, for us to accomplish, because those championship lots of money to host them. You can see all the every schematics that was put into having this monster in Belize, and so I can just give kudos to everybody, and especially to Team Belize for a great work, and Juna Chav for garnering both medals in time trial and the road race in the U33 category. That was a hell of a ride for Chav, and Team Belize did great.
Thank you, Palas. Um, Mr. Lozano, what you have to say about the Caribbean Championship?
Morning, everybody. Well, Mr. Doing this so far a while, I'm to watch my great race. The guys that put in their work, everybody did their part, I guess. So like I said, Oscar came second. Well, I'm gonna watch it on the live because I'm up on the road, so I barely made catch anything through Mexico. But after everything what I say, I mean, a great race, well organized from the time trial to the road race. I mean, a well organized um, games, and big up Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn did a great job to make sure they support the guys and get the traffic involved, everybody. Great race, Mr. Adonis.
Thank you, Atlee, for your words. And then I will have a word. Chairman, you want to say something quick? Okay, try busy. Oh. I will try to get an interview with Rick, but he said no. Look at this. Like chairman say closing words. Try before you left, just some quickly words. Huh?
Hey, morning. I just want to thank everybody who come out this morning and did the race. I hope everybody enjoyed the race. The race went pretty fast. I think average around 24 miles per hour. Also want to thank the sponsors, Loan to Go, which are main sponsor for the Thursday events. I want to thank again Andrew Bennett, Fitzgerald Joseph, Alvan Gillett. The guys always assist when time I ask them if they support the Thursday race. The Thursday race is usually sponsored by members of the club, so that are really the members who keep this event going. Lately, we haven't had any races on Sunday because every weekend there is some event, and as is next week Sunday, we have Chief Masters race coming up. So everybody look forward to that event. Other than that, guys, thanks again. Keep tuning in every time. Thanks to Mr. Andrew who keep bringing this the race day in your living room, your bedroom, by your cell phone, wherever. So enjoy the rest of the day and the weekend. Have a safe one, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Troy. So in closing, I want to thank each and everyone who tuned in. Dee, good morning. I see you just joined the live. Thank you, Dee, for giving me that surprise visit, that short visit. But we had fun. I enjoy. Looking forward to see you and the family soon. We want to thank each and everyone who tuned in this morning. Again, condolences go to Preston Martinez and his great loss. Big up my driver Rick. Um, I want to say get well again to my wife who suffered that fall at the end of the race, but she's recovering fast. She's a strong woman and she will make a full recovery. Thanks for all the condolences. Thanks for all the get well wishes to my wife. I know she will appreciate it. With that said, we about to head to the city. Bless up. Have a beautiful Thursday. Yes, Mr. Martinez. And remember to tune in tonight as the wheel turns, as we bring you um, recap of races and upcoming event. Move over to my driver. Shout again to the showdown of the family, Kevin Logan, Nigel Stewart, Senior, and the entire crowd. So Rick saying I want to interview today. So folks, with that said, we are out.